Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is Chapter 38, Lesson 3, Exercises. Here we have practice with the inverted cum, which is basically a cum clause where you would expect cum to come first, but it comes afterward. So the invertera, to change things around, means to ordinem inter se mutare, to change the order between itself. So exemplum, the example. Cum nautae haec falsa narrarent arion repente intravit. It means the same as nautae haec falsa narrabant cum arion repente intravit. So the example is when the sailors were telling these false tales, Arion entered suddenly. So when this was happening, cum plus imperfect subjunctive, we have regular indicative. Arion entered, perfect indicative. Here we have where cum doesn't come first. The sailors, regular imperfect indicative, were telling these false things. Sailors were telling false things when Arion suddenly entered. And here we have the indicative again. So when you invert the cum, put the cum in the second part, cum does not take subjunctive. So cum omnes desperarent subito prodigium visum est. Means the same as omnes blank, blank subito prodigium visum est. So when, or while, everyone was in despair, suddenly a sign was seen or appeared. And here we're just going to invert the cum. So everybody was despairing. We just want the regular imperfect indicative, desperabant, and then we want cum. Cum is going to follow. So when suddenly a sign was seen or a prodigy appeared. Cum subito prodigium visum est. Okay, go ahead and try the rest of those, and let's go to exercise 9. Exercitium nonum, our vocab exercise. Afreto siculo audiebatur fragor blank, a word that comes from horere. Quem blank fluctibus pulsati blank, a word that comes from a plus dabant. Say, from the Strait of Sicily, that's what fretos is. From the Strait of Sicily, a crashing sound was being heard. What kind of crashing sound? From horera, and fragor is masculine, so it's going to be from horribilis, horribile, and we're going to use the masculine, so horribilis. A terrible or horrible crashing sound, which something was making, which these things struck by the waves were giving forth. So the word here we want are those the rocks that overhang, saxum eminens, an overhanging rock, which the overhanging rocks, which are called scopuli, which the overhanging rocks struck by the waves were, and then we want from a plus dara, which is edera, edebant, were sending forth. Okay, try the rest of those, and let's go on to exercise number 10. Exercitium decimum, question and answer. Cur Trojani per fretum siculum non navigaverunt? Why did the Trojans not sail through the Strait of Sicily? Well, one big reason is there's a giant whirlpool there. So, Trojani per fretum siculum non navigaverunt, quia Magnus Varago ibi erat, because there was a huge whirlpool there. Okay, so here we have id fretum vitaverunt, they avoided that strait, quia ibi maxima pericula nautis impendent, because their huge dangers were kind of over the heads of the sailors, or were impending over the sailors. Okay, so since we're giving a different answer here, try to give Orberg's answer, so cover it up and see if you can't say it this way. They avoided the strait because great dangers were overhanging them. Okay, so go ahead and try the rest of those exercises, and I will see you in the Grammatica next, which is the next exercise, exercise number 11. Buona fortuna.